all the brothers talk on a regular basis and on Zoom and with their, because the mother, you know, is not doing well. I mean, she's like 96 or something. So they all take care. Yeah, so all four brothers.
I mean, we're, like I said, we used to sit next to each other at shul at
Sure.
Bell, so we used to like to keep a running commentary and
Yeah.
it's pretty amusing.
Yeah, Marcia and Ollie just went to Vietnam or Australia.
Wow.
Yeah, they're traveling a lot. So yeah. So I'm jealous. I'm stuck here.
Yeah, especially in the heat. I know it's
awful.
very, very. Oh wait, I'm from Chicago. I said I would never complain about.
Oh, you can.
Oh, no, it's
Oh, I'm
okay.
from Minnesota.
Oh, yeah, it's okay. It's bad in summer.
Yeah, it's really, yeah. I'm from Minnesota, so it's, well, Chicago, Minnesota, but
Chicago
Minnesota
has
frameworks.
really awful weather.
yeah,
I mean, there's
not as bad as
a week
Minnesota.
nice in the spring, a week nice. in
Spring and fall.
It's just,
Sometimes.
it's really not that. Not that great.
You know, I hear you. Yeah. They have mosquitoes here.
They have little mosquitoes.
Well, I heard, yeah, you can't
That
see.
you can't see.
The first, when we stand outside after services,
Oh.
they'll still be there. So we bring spray, because it's so bad. I had like 19 bites the last time I was standing outside. So, yeah. There's still a couple that I know are coming. So.
Oh, good. All right.
Yeah, yeah, maybe even more.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Something saying something different. Yeah. John, or I can't say. Okay, so everyone is. Okay. You asked for it. We might ask you
Or like another record. So there's
Two highs.
sugar.
Good job.
Good job.
Do you know what prayer book we're going to use?
No.
Okay. I know sometimes they use the big red. Well, it's just in cubes in the racks.
Oh, thank you
We
so
often
much.
use that.
Thank you so much.
When there's Jeff.
I'm Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm
Hi, Levi. That's a great name.
Thank you. Is
There,
it?
I, in my family, I have 3 Levi's as well.
Three.
My great-grandfather, my great-great-grandfather, my great-great-great.
Wow. The
Levi.
whole line is Levi's.
A
Huh?
whole lot of yeah, and a couple of cousins.
Very
I'm Maureen Session. I know I see
Jeff Wells.
Jeff Wells. Nice to meet you, Jeff. I am the cantor today.
Oh, wonderful.
Hello.
Okay.
So, Joe, how did you celebrate your recent birthday? You do anything good?
Yeah. I did lots good.
Okay.
Where are we gonna sit?
By the way, I just want you to know if you sit in this mirror, you can hear your voice just feels really important. Just the acoustics.
All
It's the
right.
one place that, yes, it's the one place in the building that has awesome acoustics.
No, you're fine.
So I know we have prayer books are out here. Let me bring it to you.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I just
I was
decided.
like, oh, we're supposed to be there. Oh, yeah, you are.
Shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Great.
You have a hard time.
Oh, Albert City.
Yeah, we're trying to learn.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
And you have Levi and
Charlie.
Charlie.
Nice to
Lori
meet
and
you.
Joe and Jeff
Gina.
and Gina. Here you go.
Sorry. We'll figure it out.
You guys are there.
As long as they last.
As long as they have-
So I don't know. Well, how have you been doing typically on Friday night?
It's inconsistent.
Yeah, summer.
It's challenging. Some weeks we get them in and some we don't. I know.
No longer getting
We were. but,
last few weeks.
Yeah, and sometimes they'll trickle in a little later.
So here's a question. Do you prefer same old, same old? Would you feel upset if tunes that you are, because just so you know, we put out a survey about the services, and it's got a lot of different responses. So if you're a member and got the email, please fill out the survey.
Absolutely.
Focusing on Friday night services.
Yeah, I'd love to see all the responses.
I don't
Yeah, I filled it out.
I don't know if you will.
No, I we're here every Friday night.
Right.
So that's.
So that's why I'd like to see what everyone that's not here.
So some people say more of this, some people say less of the same thing. So it's as you might
It's hard.
expect.
It's hard.
It's hard pleasing everybody, but if you can take away a little bit here and maybe some weeks something different so that everybody feels like they're heard.
But it's a Friday night service. It's just Friday night service, right? I mean, how different do they want it? It's
Well,
regular-
tunes are different, readings are different. Some people said I would like more English reading because I can't follow the Hebrew. Some people say I really don't care if there are instruments or not. It really doesn't matter.
Oh.
Those things don't matter. So it's
Yeah.
I like music and singing, so
Okay.
those things matter to me.
Can't play the guitar usually, so. that's-
Sadly, I don't.
Neither do
Welcome.
Hey, you're back. Hey, guys. Hi.
We're getting there.
Yeah, good, good.
So everybody knows each other. I just want to make sure that you know Charlie and Levi and Jeff.
which books do you?
I've been a preschool teacher for so many years. If they're little kids, I remember them like
There's some over there.
crazy. So I apologize.
You want me? It's
Oh my goodness. One of you was a minion maker. Yeah.
Whoa.
So our theme today is going to be shalom. And we have no words of Torah other than my goal tonight was to increase as much of your shalom, of your peace, of your whatever. So I thought one of the things I wanted to do was teach and you may know it, a nigun, a tune that leads into Oseh Shalom. So it goes like this. Oh, say shalom b'roma. Oh, yeah, say shalom aleinu. Ve'achol Yisrael. Ve'achol Yisrael. Ve'imru. So we're going to use that later when we do the silent Amidah. As everybody's closing up their silent prayer, we'll do that little nigun to lead into, and when there's the, forget the page right now, at the very end of the Amidah, there's a personal prayer, and it ends with Oseh Shalom, so we'll get that in again. So it isn't going to be a one and done. So I thought if we could begin our service on page 13 with Shalom Aleichem. So, in keeping with our peaceful feeling, I have another melody that is sort of like a lullaby. It is written by, I believe it's the composer's Michael Isaacson. So some of you might know it, and it is easy. It is an easy tune, and the Hebrew is here, and the transliteration is there as well. It goes like this. Shalom Aleichem Malachei Hasharet Malachei Elyon Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Let's do that again, because you can do it. It's so easy. It's so pretty. Shalom Aleichem Malachei Hasharet Malachei Elyon Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh HaKadosh Baruch Hu Lo'achem l'shalom Malachei Hashalom Malachei Elyon Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh HaKadosh Baruch Hu Ba'uni l'shalom Malachei Hashalom Malachei Elyon Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh HaKadosh Baruch Hu Sechem l'shalom Malachei Hashalom Hakadosh, Hakadosh, Baruch Hu. Toda Rabba to anyone who's harmonizing. So if we could turn to page 14 and continue our service with a Sabbath prayer. Is there anybody I could ask to read this for us all? Yay. Thank you, Charlotte.
Dear God, help us now to make this a new Shabbat. After noise, we seek quiet. After crowds of indifferent strangers, we seek to touch those we love. After concentration on work and responsibility, we seek freedom to meditate, to listen to our inward selves. We open our eyes to the hidden beauties and infinite possibilities in the world you are creating. We break open the gates of reservoirs of goodness and kindness in ourselves and in others. We reach toward one holy, perfect moment of Shabbat.
Amen. Amen. We continue on page 15 with Lachune Ranana. Lachune Ranana, Lachune Ranana, Lachune Ranana, Adonai. Lachune Ranana, Lachune Ranana, Lachune Ranana, Adonai. Naria, Naria, Letsuri, Shenu, Nekama, Pitona. Naria, Naria, Letsuri, Shenu, Peace be rock, Naria, love. Lachune Ranana, Lachune Ranana, Lachune Ranana, Adonai. Lachune Ranana, Lachune Ranana, Lachune Ranana, Adonai. And the rest of Psalm 95. Let us sing to Adonai. Let us rejoice in our Creator. Let us greet God with thanksgiving, singing psalms of praise.
Adonai is the foundation of all life, exalted beyond all that is worshipped.
In God's hand rests the world God fashioned. Sea and land, abyss and mountain peak, all are God's.
Let us worship Adonai, exalt our Creator, our God. We are the flock guided by God. How is ours even today, if only we listen to the divine voice.
Harden not your heart in the way of your ancestors, who tried and tested me in the wilderness, even though they had witnessed my miracles.
40 years contending with that generation led me to say, they are wayward, they care not for my ways.
In indignation, therefore, did I vow, never would they reach my land, the land of peace, the land of rest. We're working at, right? So let's continue on page 16. 1, 2, 3, 4 lines up from the bottom with Yismachu. By the way, I really apologize. I have low voice, so for you sopranos, I'm so sorry. I will try to sing as high as I can. Yismachu Hashamayim, Yismachu Hashamayim, Yismachu Hashamayim, V'tageh haaretz. Yismachu Hashamayim, Yismachu Hashamayim, Yismachu Hashamayim, V'tageh haaretz. Yerahayam, 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 Lord. Yerahayam, 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 Lord. Yerahayam, 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 Lord. Yerahayam, 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 Lord. Yismachu Hashamayim, Yismachu Hashamayim, page 18, Psalm 90. Is there someone who would lead this? Anybody?
Have you seen it?
No, I mean, I would just read it. We're just going to read this.
Oh.
And thank you for volunteering, Gail. I really appreciate it.
Okay, Psalm. Sing to Adonai a new song, for God has worked wonders. God's might has been triumphant, revealing supreme power to all.
God has remembered his steadfast love and faithfulness to the house of Israel.
The whole world has seen the triumph of our God. Let all on earth shout for joy and break into jubilant song.
Sing praise to Adonai
with the harp, with trumpets and horns, give joyful noise.
Let the sea roar and all its creatures, the world and its many inhabitants.
Let the rivers applaud in exultation. Let the mountains fall echo birds' joyous songs.
Adonai is coming to rule the earth, to sustain the world with kindness, to judge his people with fairness.
Thank you. All right, page 19. At the bottom, at the box, Romanu. Romanu, Adonai Elohim, Ve'nishtachatu La'akadshah. Romanu, Adonai Elohim, Ve'nishtachatu La'akadshah. Ki kadosh Adonai Elohim, Romanu. Ki kadosh Adonai Elohim, Romanu. Romanu, Adonai Elohim, Ve'nishtachatu La'akadshah. Romanu, Adonai Elohim, Ve'nishtachatu La'akadshah. Ki kadosh Adonai Elohim, Romanu. Ki kadosh Adonai Elohim, Romanu. So because I want to draw your attention to the top of 19 on the left in the English, which says the contrast between human and divine justice is the theme of this psalm, Psalm 99. God alone judges the world with righteousness, and the children of Jacob are a superb example of the righteousness of divine judgment. Yet God, though bestowing compassion on Israel, does not show arbitrary favoritism. Even our greatest leaders must answer for their misdeeds. Like the theme of justice and responsibility. All right, so page 20, and if everyone could please rise for the Song of David. Mizmor David, Havul Adonai Elohim, Havul Adonai, Kavod V'Avos Yadai, Havul Adonai, Asher Lo Mishtachel Adonai, Be'arat Kodesh, Kol Adonai Almighty, El HaKavod Kirim, Adonai, Almighty Rabbi, Kol Adonai, Ba'kol Yadai, Kol Adonai, Be'echad, Kol Adonai, Shomer Razi, Shomer Adonai, Etrasei Kol I argue day no awaken, live unknown, Vesirion, Momen Re'enim, Yai, Kol Adonai, Kosei Malach, Kol Adonai, Yakim Yahir Adonai, Kilo Okay, everybody have a seat, and I need another volunteer for the bottom left-hand page of page 20, a prayer for deliverance. Okay, John.
God, whose mighty hand makes nations free, release all captives. Hear our humble plea. Accept this plaintive song we offer you.
Praise and glorify your name.
Preserve the righteous ones who seek you, who in love sing out your oneness. Guard and bless with your great goodness
Your people who revere your name.
You, our God, who are alone exalted, turn to us, hearken to our prayer, our thoughts revealed, laid bare before you.
As your dominion whenever we proclaim.
Okay, so the next prayer, we have a new tune, which I hope you like, for Lechato D. It is written by Deborah Satzmitz, who, she's a modern composer. She's part of the Hadar entity in New York. And it's really very pretty. I meant to send a link in our, so that you could preview it on YouTube before Shabbos. But, so it goes like this. Oops, all right. I wanted to make sure I don't go too low. This is how it sounds. And by the way, I forgot to tell you, la 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 works really great. I don't want anybody to feel left out if they don't know the words, if your Hebrew is if you're working on it, no one should be left out. La 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 is sweet. Lechadodi lekrakalam Bnai Shabbat nekabelam Lechadodi lekrakalam Bnai Shabbat nekabelam. So that's going to be the tune for the verses. So we'll do the first verse, second verse, and then the last two verses. So let's try that again. Lechadodi lekrakalam Bnai Shabbat nekabelam Lechadodi lekrakalam Bnai Shabbat nekabelam. Second part. Lechadodi lekrakalam Bnai Shabbat nekabelam Lechadodi lekrakalam Bnai Shabbat nekabelam. Let's try that. It is not as hard as it sounds. Lechadodi lekrakalam Bnai Shabbat nekabelam Lechadodi lekrakalam Bnai Shabbat nekabelam. Let's try that again, and then we're going to go into the Shamor V'Zapor. Lechadodi lekrakalam Bnai Shabbat nekabelam Lechadodi lekrakalam Bnai Shabbat nekabelam. Shamor V'Zapor Beni Borach la 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 Ishmi anu el hamiuchad Adonai echad Shemo echad L'shem u'tiferet L'litilam Lechadodi lekrakalam Bnai Shabbat nekabelam And they shall find their God alone. Likrat Shabbat, Lechubenelcha, Ki Mekol HaBracha, Merosh Nikeden Nesuha, Sof Ma'aseh, Mashalati Lav, Lechadoti, Lechadlah, and they shall find Lechadlah, Lechadoti, Lechadlah, and they shall find Lechadlah. Page 22, Yamin. Yamin small tifroti, ve'et Adonai taritzi, al yad ish ben parzi, ben nislecha, v'nagila, levadoti, likrat kama, v'nei shalom, and they shall find without alone. Oh, Shalom, Mater Allah, Gam B'Simcha, Tzavah, Tovem B'nei Asegula, Go'ich Allah, Lev Adoti, V'krat Kala, and they shall find V'kabela, Lev Adoti, V'krat Kala, and they shall find V'kabela. Right, have a seat. We're going to continue our service with page 23. Those are the first few lines, read the middle silently, and then pick up the last 4 lines. Mizmor shir leyom haShabbat, tov lehodol Adonai, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. Mizmor shir leyom haShabbat, tov lehodol Adonai, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. Lehagid b'boker chasecha, ve'emunatecha leilot. Alei asot, alei dalem, alei dayom bechirot. Mizmor shir leyom haShabbat, tov lehodol Adonai, ulezamer
Oh, you the same love, the shame that run on me,
So it goes on page 24 for Psalm 93. And at the top it says, the song of the universe, at its most powerful, pales beside God's might, and gives eloquent testimony to God's supremacy. Holiness resides with God alone.
Adonai Malacheu Mahesh, the nation knows Asai, Atikun Tebeu Batimot, Nahom Yisachar Me'at, Me'olam Tatan Nesekun Yeharot Adonai, Nasekun Yeharot Olam, Yisekun Yeharot Adonai, Mikolam Ma'iradim Mahirim Shireyam, Adim Ha'olam Adonai, Eyotecha Anu Me'od, Lebecha Nafal HaKodesh, Adonai Me'od Rachamim.
So is there anybody here who is Yarza? And it is your custom to stand with everybody. Eat Gadal, Eat Kadash, Shnei Rabau, Yalmad, Yikrat, Yukute, Yamlit, Malkute, L'chai Yom, Yomechol, L'chaye, L'kol Beit Yisrael, Va'adalav, Yisman, Karib, Yimru, Amen. Yehei Shnei Rabau, Barak, L'olam, Amen, Hamayim. Yitbarak, Yishtabat, Yitba'ar, Yitramam, Yitaseh. Yitadar, Yitralev, Yitralal, Shnei Kusha, Bareku. Yeleilam, Yikol, Birkata, Shirata. Tushbakata, Nefamata, Daviram, Velmav, Yitru, Amen. Yehei Shlama, Rabba, Min Shemaya, L'chaim, Aleinu, Ve'akol Yisrael, Yimru, Amen. Oseh Shalom, Yiramav, Uyaseh Shalom, Aleinu, Ve'akol Yisrael, Amen. Okay, so since we're all warmed up and the theme is Shalom, is there, since we all know each other now, is there any, something you could share that helped your Shalom or that you need fixing with your Shalom? If you feel it, anything good, anything good in welfare, a little sharing time. Just one thing.
I'm just so grateful to be here, just with, this group here, and just grateful to welcome in Shabbat.
Okay. Well, that's good for me. Well, I'm happy I got my office cleaned out. We're as you can see, we're replacing all of the carpet with some major renovation. Charlie, Lee, I don't know if you've been here before,
No.
but we're taking down wallpaper and
I just thought that was the aesthetic you were going for.
Right?
I was gonna
Right.
Yeah. No, I was like, those are the special books. Those are the special books.
We don't want them breathed on.
Yeah.
So it is a major, all of the, if you haven't, I can show you, we have some beautiful windows. So
Yeah.
I will show you
Yes.
that, but you will see that we're, the seats are out. It's a major process. So I can tell you that my office is a bit of a, where things go to never be found again. And they didn't think I could do it. So,
You showed that.
Susie Schwartz, if you are watching remotely, I did it. So that was my good and welfare. All right, if we could stand, and I tend to like little peppy tunes, so my tunes might be a little different than what usually does. So, but you might be familiar with them. So, we're starting with the Baruch, page 28, our Mariv service. Ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da. Baruch Hu Adonai HaMevorach Baruch Adonai HaMevorach HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. And do I have a volunteer? You can be seated. Do I have a volunteer for the English right under, opposite the Hebrew, where it's praised are you? Thank you.
Praised are you, Adonai our God, who rules the universe. Your word bringing the evening dusk. You open with wisdom the gates of dawn, design the day with wondrous skill, set out the succession of seasons, and arrange the stars in the sky according to your will. Adonai Tzebaot, you create day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness away from light. Eternal God, your sovereignty shall forever embrace us. Praised are you, Adonai, for each evening's dusk.
Adonai Tzebaot Shemo, El Chai L'Kayam, Tamid Yimloch Aleinu, Le'olam Va'ed, Baruch Atah Adonai, Hamarim Harachim. Turn to page 29. Adonai Beit Yisrael, Amata, Torah Mitzvot, Ukim Mishpatim, Otanu L'madetam, Al Kein Adonai Eloheinu, V'shavreinu Metzumenu, Nasiach B'chlukacha, V'nismach Divrei Toratecha, U'b'mitzvotecha Le'olam Va'ed. Ki Elohim L'chayenu, Me'orech Yameinu, U'Elohim Yom V'Layla. So let's please read the right underneath the Hebrew where it says Torah is a closed book until it is read with an open heart. House of Israel, raise your small, open your hearts towards the Torah. Torah is demanding, yet sweeter than honey, more precious than gold. House of Israel, young and old, open yourselves, heart and soul to its treasures. Torah sanctifies life. It teaches us how to be human and holy. House of Israel, near and far, cherish the eternal sign of God's love. Torah is given each day. Each day we can choose to reject or accept it.
How is it now
the mouth of Sinai.
choose to accept and be blessed by its teachings?
ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים, ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל. Page 30. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. V'ata et Adonai Elohecha, b'chol rocha, b'chol nafshecha, b'chol yoddecha, v'hayu הדברים האלה, אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך, ושיננתם בניך ודיברת בם, ושמרך ביתך ובלכתך בארץ, ושבתך ובנך, וקשרתם להיות על ידך, והיו תפות בעיניך ובזרעך, על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך. Adonai Elohim, Amen. There's little we may claim to know about God, but this much is certain. One cannot come before God save in integrity of heart and mind. It would not do to try to feign or fib for the greater glory of God. It cannot be required of man, and surely it can never be made a duty to plead falsely to the God of truth. The fearless seeker of truth, even the honest blasphemer, is nearer to God than the liars to the benefit of religion. We affirm the truth that Adonai alone is our God, page 82, and that we are God's people, Israel. God redeems us from the power of kings and delivers us from the hand of all tyrants, bringing judgment upon our oppressors and retribution upon all our mortal enemies, performing wonders beyond our understanding and marvels beyond all reckoning. God has maintained us among the living, not allowing our steps to falter, guided us to triumph over foes, and exalted our strength over all our enemies, vindicating us with miracles before Pharaoh, with signs and wonders in the land of Egypt. God smote in wrath Egypt's firstborn, brought Israel to lasting freedom, and led them through divided waters as their pursuers sank in the sea. When God's children beheld the divine might, they sang in praise, gladly accepting God's sovereignty. Moses and the people Israel joyfully sang this song to you. Mi kamo proviling Adonai, mi kamo pranel nagakodesh, norati lo tosekele, norati lo tosekele. Mahuta kara urbanecha bokeh yadlikne Zeli anu be'amru, Zeli anu be'amru, Adonai imlole. Adonai, lo, le'olam, ve'amen. V'namar, kifat Adonai et Yaakov, lo mi'achazat mimenu, arochat Adonai gam Yisrael. So if we could read on page 33, the part on the left underneath the line. Do I have a leader? Thank you, Gina.
Protect us with your gift of peace by helping us to overcome temptation.
When we are weak, sustain us. When we despair, open our hearts to joy.
Shelter us in your embrace of peace when we are caught by conflict or desire.
When we are torn, heal us. When we are tormented, touch us with tranquility.
Cherish our fragmented lives. Make our lives whole again through integrity.
When we deceive, turn us to you. When we corrupt, capture our hearts with you.
Protect us from ourselves. When we falter, help us to conquer the enemy within.
When we blunder, restore us. With compassion, teach us that peace is based on your truth. All right, page 34. If we could please rise for the Shamru. We're getting ready to go into the evening Amidah. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael and Hashabbat Lasot et Hashabbat L'Doraton Berit Olam. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael and Hashabbat Lasot et Hashabbat L'Doraton Berit Olam. Bnei Yisrael, Oti Le'olam, Oti Le'olam. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et Hashabbat Lasot et Hashabbat L'Doraton Berit Olam. Ki shekani asa Adonai, and Hashamayim et ha'aretz. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et Hashabbat Lasot et Hashabbat L'Doraton Berit Olam. Ulayom Hashir, Shabbat v'nafesh, Shabbat v'nafesh, Shabbat v'nafesh. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et Hashabbat Lasot et Hashabbat L'Doraton Berit Olam. Yitgadal, Yitgadash Ne'rabah, Yamad Yiraf Yurted Yimlik Malchuteh, Bechayef Kolu Yom Bechol, Ugayed and Hovet Yisrael, Bagam HaPagam, U'Yizman HaRivim. Amen. Yehei Shnei Rabba Medbara, Le'alam L'nei Amaya, Yitbarach, Yishtabach, Yipa'ar Yitramam Yitaseh, Yitadar, Yitaleh, Yitalash, Nekudishayu. Le'lam Kol Birkata V'Shirata, Shushevata V'Nehemata, Damim Ha'Olam, Yineru. Amen. Oh, say shalom miroma, say shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru, Amen. Please remain standing for Vayakulu on page 47. Vayakulu Hashemayim ve'haaretz ve'chol tziva'o Vayakam ki hayom hashvi ve'lavto asher asa Vayishpor hayom hashvi ve'kol Asher asa, Vayivarech Elohim et Yom HaShvi'i, Vayikadesh Oto, Ki lo shavah ki kohato, Asher bara Elohim asot. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, Elohim Avotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el HaGadol, HaGifor v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Kodesh Shamayim va'aretz. Magen Avot Divaro, Negai Metzim V'Maro, Ha'el HaKadosh She'en K'mohu, Ha'mehiach Le'amo, E'yom Shabbat Kadsho, Ki Rom Ratzah Le'haniach Lahem, Le'nom Ratzah Le'haniach Lahem, Le'nom Navot L'Yirah B'Chara, Le'en Lishmor Le'royat Tamid, Le'or Navrachot, El Amud Avot, Adon Hashem, Mekadesh HaShabbat, U'Marech Sheni, U'Meniach B'Kedusha, Ve'Amidus Me'oneh, Zeh L'Maseh, L'Maseh. Let's read together on the top, page 48. Our God and God of our ancestors, find favor in our Shabbat rest. Instill in us the holiness of your mitzvot, and let your Torah be our portion. Fill our lives with your goodness, and gladden us with your triumph. Cleanse our hearts so that we may serve you faithfully, lovingly, and willingly, Adonai our God. Grant that we inherit your holy Shabbat, so that the people of Israel who follow your name will always find rest on this day. Praise our Lord Adonai, who follows Shabbat. Yikiravi Kadashan Meraha, Belmadi Rakute, Delik Malkute, Lachayakon, Yomekon Kayed, Kobit Israel, Agaladis Makari, Biru, Amen. Yehei Shnei Rav Aladara, Yalala Me'amaya, Yisrael. Iparam Ishtamaki, Arbikarmam Yinaseg Yitadar, Yitalam Yitalash, Nekudisha, Brevu, Le'ela, Mikover Katav, Shirata, Trishkata, Nefmata, Dami Rambi Amali, Maru, Amen. Tishkabat, Salotam, Baton, Ko Yisrael, Kadan, Avahon, Dibishmaya, Yimaru, Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya, V'chaim Aleinu V'yal Ko Yisrael, Yimaru, Amen. Oseh Shalom B'Rama, B'Yaseh Shalom, Aleinu V'yal Ko Yisrael, Yimaru, Amen. Should I apologize? Just have one comment. So. Baruch atah Adonai Elokeinu melech haolam, borei bri ha'ofen. Baruch atah Adonai Elokeinu melech haolam, asher yishanu mitzvotav v'rasulanu, v'shamar kodsho v'ahavas u'ratav yimkilanu, zikaro l'maaseh Bereshit. Yom Tevilah V'Yivrei Kodesh Zeres V'Yad Mitzrayim Kimanu V'Ha'arta Yatanu V'Yadashta Mikol Ha'avim V'Shabbat Kodshavah V'Yavah Raslo, Yehasanu, Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh Hashem. So since you all said bracha, I expect you to go home and have your own. All right. Page 51, Aleinu. Aleinu v'shabeach Adon ha'kol, aseh v'yuhal yaseh Bereshit, shalom asanu v'goyei ha'ratzon, v'lo samanu v'mishpachot Adonai, shalom samchaltinu b'hem, v'lo rachleinu k'kol amonam, v'anachnu korim, v'nishtachavim u'modim, l'fnei melech malei hamlakim, hakadosh baruch hu. Kagatu b'Toratecha, Adonai yimchok l'olam va'ed, v'ne'emar, Vaya Adonai, l'melech ha'kol ha'aretz, v'yom ha'hu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo Please be seated into today, this Shabbat. We will be remembering from our congregational family, Murray Fink, Abraham Scott, Henry Rosen, Benjamin Podgor, Robert Hayes, and Bessie Boyscott. May their memory continue to be blessed. So page 52, mourners, anybody who is saying Kaddish or saying the say. Yitgadal v'yitgadal shemei Rabba, Yamad yigrah v'yutei, Yamlik not v'yutei, L'chayim hom, Yimekol, L'chayim kol Beit Yisrael, Ba'alav Bisman Karim V'Yimru Amen. Yehi Shrei Hara Barak V'Lo Amen. Yit Barak, Yishtabach, Yit Pa'ar, Yit Hamam, Yit Hasem. Yit Hadar, Yit Talad, Yit Talal, Shnei Kusha V'Yehu. Le'elam Mikol Birchata V'Shirata. Tushtakata V'Nekramata V'Namian V'Yamal V'Yimru Amen. Yehi Shlomo Rabba Bin Shemaya. L'chaim Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael V'Yimru Amen. Osei Shalom V'Ramah. Yaseh Shalom. Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael V'Yimru Amen. So this is a time when there might be announcements. Rabbi might say something, but also the other thing is everybody, one of the things that we've done is to extend the hand of friendship, fist bump, we've all been together. By the way, if you could only know how beautiful it is to stand here and hear you. I mean, it's like awesome. So the harmonies, so Toda Rabah. So, hand of friendship, anybody? I'll start. Shabbat Shalom. We are going to finish with where it's Shabbat
This ball is called jazz.
That's true. All right, so let's finish our service with Yigdal on page 57. Hebrew, there's transliteration underneath it. Yigdal Elohim Chai Yishabat Yisav Yeinei Kel Tzirto Echad Yachid Yehudo Elam Yomei Tov Le'achduto Ein lo mutavuf, ein lo guf, lo na'arov elav kedushato. Kadmon l'chol davar asher nivra, rishon b'reshit b'reshito. Hino adar olam, v'chol notzai, yored gdulato u'malchuto. Shevanu ato v'tano, elan she'sepulato v'tiforto. Lo kam Yisrael v'Moshe Navi, u'mavi et tzunato, Torah temet natan le'al.